This morning we are talking about police officers who have sacrificed their lives and themselves to protect and serve. It's Police Week across the country, and today we have an officer who nearly died on the job with us. Officer John Adsit was on his police bicycle protecting students as they walked Colfax back to East High in late 2014 when he was hit by a man having a seizure and dragged. He was nearly killed. John Adsit has overcome a great deal to be with us this morning. And you look at these pictures, you can't believe how far he has come. His survival is really a miracle. So, John, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
It's great to be able to get up in the morning, isn't it?
It is a huge blessing to get up in the morning.
No matter how early it is.
Exactly. Great to be here.
Tell us what you're doing today, how things are going, and I understand things are changing for your life in the near future.
Sure. Things are going well. I'm progressing with my healing and rehabilitation process. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it back to the force, so this will be my last week as a sworn police officer for the city and county of Denver, which is bittersweet for me. I worked quite a while to become an officer and always wanted to work in Denver, so it's a sad week. But a lot of support for me, which is nice. Well,
that's got to be tough. I know you gave it a try, but being a cop's in your DNA, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a calling for several of us, and for me, it sure was. I loved my job and every second of it, and so it's tough to walk away.
And I want to bring up, the sacrifice of fellow officers and the sacrifice you made as well. It's no secret that he came close to dying. We just talked about there. Does it make you regret your choice of becoming a police officer, the degree of physical injury you had?
Oh, that's a great question. But for me, no, I wouldn't change anything. I truly believe that God knew this was going to happen a long time ago, and knew that I was going to be able to get through it and hopefully support other people down the road that may be going through similar situations like this, both physically and mentally.
What don't we know about officers? You certainly got a lot of support, but what you've been through mentally, in addition to the physical challenges that you've had, and the families of officers who've died, what did they go through that we don't understand?
Yeah, I think, it's something that I can't even understand. I was close to death, but didn't pass away. This week we celebrate those officers and really honor those officers that have given the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. And for me, one of the things that really hits hard is that as we honor them, we need to remember the families behind those officers that have to sustain grief for a lifetime after losing an officer on the job. So this week primarily is focused on honoring those men and women who have given the ultimate sacrifice.
Well, let's think about that and keep it in mind. Thank you for all the work you did, John.
My pleasure. Thank you, sir.
I know you'll continue with something great in your life, too.
Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in.
And we do know he has a few surgeries ahead of him. Officer Adsit, thank you so much for being here, and good luck to you.